Hi, I'm Ash, a 22-year-old salesman with Anderson and Sons who are into wholesale of office equipment. On a recent tour abroad, I met JR, a office equipment supplier.
I'm interested in purchasing desktops worth $500,000, but only if I get in return a gold Rolex watch worth $13,000.
I told him I could see what I could do and left. I immediately told my boss about this proposition. He shouted at me and said, "This is M1! If I find out that you have been bribing customers to get orders, I will fire you on the spot." I then left the office and drove to my friend Terry and explained my plight. I want to get this order as there is chance for repeat business.
Ash, why don't you finance the deal yourself with your commissions? You'll get a decent return on investment. Don't tell Charles, he's ridiculously old fashioned.
I then thought for a few minutes and went to the bank to meet Mr. Gray, who knew my father. I told him the reason and he approved me the loan even though my account was overdrawn. The next day, I went to the jewelry store, asked for the specific Rolex watch and bought it. Little did I know that Charles' secretary saw me and she immediately told my boss.
Charles, I saw Ash buying an expensive Rolex watch. How is that even possible for a salesman?
Charles got furious. "You are fired, and so get out of here!" "Please, let me explain, Charles." "No excuses, please get out!" Then I got a text which said, "No longer interested in this desktop deal. We have found an alternate supplier." Oh my god, what have I done?
Welcome to Team Thulir. As we all know, the most objectionable character here is exhibited by Ash. The reasons being he supported bribery. Second, even after his boss told not to follow it, he kept pursuing it for his own interest, which is against the organizational values.
Guys, now about JR, huh? He demanded bribery, which is not ethical. So that's why he's in the second most objectable position in our.
Guys, as you know, Terry, who has not provided a right support and guidance for Ash, instead he has provided guidance in an unethical way.
Guys, Jane did not know the background, and yet Ash buying a watch is his personal activity. She reported it. Even though she has known, she should have spoken to him first before reporting it. That's why she's at rack number 3.
Mr. Gray possibly overlooked bank procedures and gave loan to Ash just because he knew Ash's father. And he knew it was for unethical reason and still he gave a loan, which was not good.
Guys, I'm happy to discuss about the Charles' behavior because he not only followed the ethical behavior but he also provided the guidance and the consequences of the misbehavior.
If we were Ash, it's very simple. We would have told JR that bribery is not accepted and urged him to do business fair.
If I was JR, I wouldn't have demanded for any bribery. Instead, I pushed him for discounts and price negotiations.
Guys, if I were Terry, I would ask Ash to follow the ethical practices and explain him the organization and personal values of following the same.
Guys, if I were Jane and did not know the background of the issue, I would have probably said a hi to Ash and joined him in the selection. On the other hand, if I had known what is happening, I would try to talk some sense into him and in turn make him do the right thing. If it is not possible, maybe I would have told Charles about it.
If I was Mr. Gray, I wouldn't have approved the bank loan just because of an unethical practice. Instead, I would try to instill some sense into Ash just because I knew his father.
Guys, if I were Charles, in addition to being ethical, I would have sit and understand the reasons for being supporting the bribery and even though he knows it is an unethical way and react to it.
Now, as a group, we'll tell the factors of consideration. The first and the most important is ethical and fair practices.
The second being proper guidance.
Last but not the least, respecting the personal privacy. We as a group had similar opinions in providing rankings for Ash, JR, Terry, Charles.
We as a team did have our differences in ranking Jane and Gray. Jane did not respect the personal privacy and did not provide any guidance. On the other hand, Gray did not provide any guidance even though he knows that it is for an ethical practice. Then we agreed Jane has most objectionable character. We as a team had many takeaways. The top 3 being never compromise on ethics and organizational or personal values over anything, anytime.
Try and provide constructive guidance to others, even though it's uncomfortable for them, just for the greater good.
Third one is try communicating to people and understand why they chose unethical behavior over ethical practices and fix them with proper guidance and strategies. Hi, Vice President, Mr. Ravi.
Hi, Officer Madan.
So, actually, our company's goals for equal employment opportunity hiring is not meeting the targets.
Yeah, we're aware of that, but what to do, sir? Like, we're not able to find any good candidates this year.
But I believe that your hiring strategy is too stringent that we are not able to accommodate the minority candidates.
That's true. I do not compromise on my quality.
But this cannot be accepted, right?
Freeze. Guys, I don't think this is going healthy, right? Okay, let's see what happens after learning conflict management in Smriti Ma'am's class.
So,
I think we should collaborate.
yeah, sure. And I'll try to bring in more candidates.
Sure, I'll help you with that. We'll meet the target this year.
Yeah, we'll meet it. Thank you.
Crucial informations to make the final report for the top management thing is missing. I think I should talk to Bill and get it ready in the next 2 days. Bill, can you come and meet me now?
Hi, what's up?
Hi, Mr. Bill. So, the data which you sent 2 days back, there are some crucial information missing. I need them to submit the report in the next 2 days.
Okay, but I have some other things to do. Can you postpone the meeting because I'm busy right now with some other stuff?
Bill, what I'm trying to say is this is very important and I need this data because this is for the overall good of the company.
I'm pretty sure you understand I'm busy right now. I can't do it.
Freeze. So, this is also not going well. But let us see what if we apply the dominance principle learned from the Smriti Anand class.
Bill, I'm sorry to say this. You better get the report ready in the next 1 hour or I'll be forced to go over your head and get the data. I hope you understand this is for the greater good.
Okay.
Whoa, these are 100-pound bags. We usually have 50-pound bags. I'm surprised.
Actually, I have changed the 100 pounds bag into instead of 50 pounds bag because that is creating a stress to the production.
I understand, but this would call for a lot of changes in the production line, is it?
Actually, I have done everything, completely changed everything. I just need your approval.
Whoa. You did everything and you did not tell me?
Yes, I thought it's because it is creating a minimal disruption and I can manage myself.
Oh.
Freeze! Wow, this is getting heated up. Let's see what happens when you apply the compromise strategy.
Hey Ted, it's okay what you did. I'll approve it. But next time, I would really appreciate if you could tell me well in advance these changes so that we both are aligned.
Definitely, we will support each other. So, hey man,
Hi.
since we share the secretary resources, I'd like to have a changes in their lunch timings.
What changes?
I just need them to have a lunch an hour later to coincide with my people's lunch timings.
I'm already hard pressed for time and I understand the situation, but I don't think my secretaries will accept to this.
But we cannot compromise on the performance, right?
Freeze! I don't think this argument is going anywhere close to being constructive. Let's try to apply the concept resolution strategy and see how this thing is panning out.
Okay, I hope you understand. We already have a big presentation coming this week. Is it possible that we can have this discussion next week?
Yeah, I understand your priorities. Yeah, of course, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey Kathy,
Hi.
I think you have rejected Jane's reimbursement form for this organizational behavior class.
True. The course she applied for was for OB and she's from the accounting and finance team. I didn't see any match to it.
The matches, she is interacting with a lot of people in the organization and her interpersonal communication skills are very important to it.
I don't totally agree to it, and also company policies don't allow that.
Company policies are both the welfare of both the teams, right?
Freeze. Hope this is not going good. Let us apply the collaborative strategy learned from the conflict resolution of the
Smriti Ma'am's class.
Zoom.
Okay, I think both are working for the welfare of the company. It would be better if we could sit and talk and frame the policies such that both it is beneficial to both of us.
True. Okay, we'll do that.
Sure. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Hope you have enjoyed the videos. Please provide your valuable feedbacks. Thanks from team.
Thulir.
jailing her.
If I was JR, I would try to instill some sense into him because he was Ash acquaintance. Sorry, it was wrong.
Last but not the least, respecting the private. Hi, Mr. Vice President.
Mr. Wake.
Constable,
Yes? Yes!
whoa, these are 100-pound bags. We usually have 50-pound bags. Surprise.
Actually, I have changed the 100 pounds bag instead of 50 pounds bag because 50 pound bags is minimal. Hope this is not going good. Let us apply the collaboratives.
Anti-wow,